Assalamu alaikum to everyone. Welcome to Mathematics 1. Today students, I am here with the topic of general rules of multiplication involving negative numbers. Here you can see on the screen I just made one table. I zoom this table in which you are seeing that there are multiple signs. So I will tell you how this sign will produce and how this sign will work. Now students, look at the first line. In which sign is this? This is positive sign, plus sign, and next is multiply sign. Whenever a plus sign or a positive sign multiply with positive sign, a plus multiply with plus, we get the answer. The answer will be equal to plus. That means plus multiplied by plus is equal to plus. The second is whenever a negative term or a negative sign multiply with positive sign, we get the sign with the answer is negative, minus. Then again, minus minus is equal to plus. Whenever two minus sign are going to be multiplied, we get the answer plus. This is the three basic rules that we will use in the example, and this is the basic rules that we apply while doing the multiplications involving negative numbers. Now we will see how this table apply the rules on the example. Now students, you look at the example. The first example, 2 multiplied by minus 6. Now what is the sign with the 2? If there is nothing any sign or there is no any sign, that means there is a plus sign because there is no need to write the positive sign. So positive 2 plus 2 multiplied by minus 6. Now we have two terms. One term having the positive sign and the other term having the negative sign. 2 6 are 12, and what will be the sign with the answer? Now look at your table. One term having the minus sign and the other term having the plus sign. So plus minus in multiplication, plus minus will become minus. So there is a minus sign with the answer. Now you look at your other example. We have minus plus. Plus minus or minus plus, in both the cases we have the minus sign with the answer. Now minus 5 multiplied by 4. You know that 4 5s are 20. And what will be the sign with the answer? Minus sign and plus sign. So plus minus in multiplication will become minus. So we have minus sign in the answer. Now we have other example, that is minus 3 multiplied by minus 4. We have minus 3 multiplied by minus 4. That is the third example. Now look at the table. It is the third rule that whenever minus minus, two minus sign are multiplied, we get the answer positive. Here you can see that in third line, when two minus sign are multiplied, minus minus in multiplication, minus minus will become plus, positive sign. So now we will solve this example. 3 4s are multiply these two terms. When we multiply 3 with 4, we get the answer 12. So 3 4s are at 12, and minus minus, these two minus and when multiply will become plus. So our answer is plus 12, or you can also write 12. This is whenever you kept three rules in mind how you solve these questions. What are the three rules? I again repeat it. Just look at the table. The three rules are plus plus plus, minus plus minus, and minus minus plus. It is the rule in the multiplication. Now students, we will move over the general rule of division. General rule of division involving negative numbers. Now how we are solving these signs in the division? Now look at the table. Whenever a positive term divided by a positive term means both the terms having the positive sign, in the answer we will get the positive term. And whenever a negative term divided with the positive term, so in the answer we have the minus sign, negative term. Same is that whenever two negative terms are divided, in the answer we have positive sign. Now we will see in the example that how these three rules are applied in the example, and these three rules how helpful for us in the example. Now in the first example, minus 21 divided by 7. 7 3s are 21, and one term is positive and the other term is negative. So negative term and positive term. So whenever one negative and positive terms are divided, we get the negative sign with the answer. So you can see that here the answer is a negative sign. In the second stage, we have minus 8 divided by minus 2. Two minus signs or two negative terms are divided. So 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. And what will be the sign with minus minus plus? So there will be plus sign with the answer. You can also write 4. Both are equal. In the third term, we have 8 and 2. 8 divided by 2. That means positive 8 divided by positive 2. Now look at the first rule. Plus plus is equal to plus. Now 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. And what will be the sign? Plus. Now again, it's your own choice. Rather you want to write this plus or not. So our answer is plus 4. Or you can also write 4. Both are equal. So it is all about how we are working with signs. I again repeat it, whenever a positive sign multiply with positive sign, we get the answer in positive. Whenever a negative sign multiply with positive sign or divided with positive sign, we get the answer negative. Whenever a negative sign divided by negative sign, we get the answer in positive term. So this is all about, or this is a basic general rules involving of division involving negative numbers. Now students, we have some order of operators. If you look out, order operators mean whenever you have the algebra questions or we have the question in which there are some orders, what is need to do solve firstly. First of all, we solve the brackets. I mentioned there are three types of brackets. Small bracket, that is also called the round bracket. Your medium bracket, that is also called curly bracket, and your big bracket, that is your square bracket. So whenever there is a brackets in your question, first of all, whenever a bracket in your equation, so you must have to solve brackets firstly. And first of all, you solve this small bracket, then medium bracket, and then square bracket. After solving that, we will move towards power and square root. So power is that, suppose if I write down the a and a having the power 2, so this 2 is called the power or index. And what is the root sign? Root is this. Now this is square root, there can be a cube root 2. Then multiplication and division, and what will be the order of multiplication and division from left to right. And at the end we will do addition and subtraction, and what will be the order of addition and subtraction again from left to right. So there are 4 general rules: brackets, powers and roots, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. And we solve firstly the small bracket, then medium bracket, and after that square bracket. Now we'll consider one example. Again, now students, you look at this example in which we have constant terms, we have plus sign, multiplications, a bracket as well as a power term. So first of all, whenever I solve the question, we will follow order. We will solve the bracket, the terms that is inside the bracket, and inside the bracket we have a power term. So firstly we solve this question. 6 minus 7 plus 2 multiply 4 minus, okay, 3 squares mean 2 times of 3. 3 multiplied by 3, so it is 3 3s are 9. Now close the bracket. Now 6 -7 plus 2 multiply 4 minus 9, so it's -5. 6 minus 7 plus, okay, now we solve this bracket. Again, these two terms are going to be multiplied. 2 5s are 10, and minus plus minus. So here we have -9. Now what is need to do? We'll solve this expression from left to right. 6 minus 7 minus 7. Okay. Now we have 6 minus 7 minus 10. 6 minus 7 is equal to, when I solve these two terms, we get the answer -1. Then write down -10. Again I solve from left to right, so -1 minus 10. 10 plus 1, whenever there is same sign with the terms, that is this same sign with these two terms. So what is need to do? We just add the terms. So 10 minus 1 is equal to 11, and as you see that both the terms having same sign, so there will be a negative sign with the answer. You can also set the same sign the two terms have, we put that same sign with this. So we get the answer -11. So students, it is all about your concept, that is multiplication and division involving positive and negative numbers, and at the end an example of order of operators, how you solve, how you can consider the operators or precedence level. So hope so that you understand with this video. If still there is any query, you can ask me in the comment box. The question that or the rule that I explained, multiplication division involving negative numbers, that is all about your exercise 2A or 2C, question 1 and 2. Hope so after watching this video you will be able to solve those questions. So for till now, till that, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.